Chapter 21. Shri Sadguru said, some Vaishnavas consider only adherence to a code of Vedic and Tantric rituals as devotion. Some yogis who strictly follow the rules and regulations call only the Eightfold Yogic Path as bhakti. Some sannyasis say that only the practice of Jnana Yoga, which seeks to ponder upon the true form of the Atma, is real devotion. All these have not in fact experienced fully the sweet essence of bhakti. These consider each of their paths to be bhakti as the greatness of the these consider each of their paths to be bhakti as the greatness of the bhakti yoga is spoken widely by the Shastras. But true devotion is not synonymous to karma yoga or sannyasa. Real prema bhakti has the form of essence of pious devotion and love. Some Vaishnavas say that bhakti becomes fruitful only when it is accompanied by the exogenous practices of tantric and Vedic rituals. Some who revel in the philosophy of Advaita consider that bhakti, bereft of contemplation on the abstract details of Atma and inanimate things, and the love for developing such abstract thinking is futile. Alas, some yogis say that devotion is the means to develop yoga, which has 8 folds. Some abuse bhakti, some praise bhakti, but none has understood fully the glory of sublime loving devotion. Even great rishis get confused when they embark upon defining bhakti. Only the gopis know the quintessence of true devotion, which is the summation of pious prem. In the holy Brindavan, no significance is attached to jnana, vairagya, and karma. Only prema bhakti shines bright there. Such true bhakti is the very manifestation of true prem. Hence, it automatically brings about the union with Sri Krishna without any emphasis placed on rules and regulations, rites and rituals, and austerities. There was a distinguished Bhagavata named Narayana Muni. He got excited thoroughly at the very name of Sri Brindavan, and the same moment he gave up all wealth and family and left for Sri Brindavan with pious devotion. The devotee used to spend his days uninterruptedly engaged in Krishna Dhyana on the bank of the Yamuna. He went about the bank singing in praise of the very divine pastimes of the Lord. Once, when he was doing tarpan, the rite performed in honor of the great ancestors on the bank of Yamuna, a Rasika laughed and asked as follows. The Rasika said, "O kin of the Brahmana, it seems you are very much interested in performing rituals. Have you not fully realized the glory of Brindavan? You are not a mate of Devi Radha, nor are you a gopi. That is why you are still strictly following the practices of your clan. This is not a place for rituals. This is a sacred land. Your desire for karma has not left you even after coming here. Sri Brindavan is filled with the nectar of Krishna consciousness eternally. There is no time available here to perform rituals. The gopis are not fond of Swarga or afraid of Naraka. There is no time to think over papa, sins, or punya, merits." Narayana Muni replied, "I know the glory of Brindavan very well. Also, I am aware of the luscious sweetness of devotion. I know to serve Devi Radha. I have knowledge of Gopi Prem too. Reaching this holy Brindavan, which is the very manifestation of pious Prem, I am doing tarpan not for the Devas or the ancestors or the Rishis. I am doing tarpan to the customs and conventions of my clan, to my family property, to my sense of shame as a member of the society, to all kith and kin, to my penance, and to all austere practices, to Shraddhas and other regulations. Through that tarpana, I gave up all these. As soon as I reached this Brindavan, all of them died. That is why I performed the last rites for them." Sri Sadguru continued. The Rasika was surprised to see him performing this unusual tarpan with a light heart. Since Sri Shyama Sundara does not allow one to devote time to perform rituals and follow rules. Eternally he remains engaged in loving pastimes with the gopis. One who understands the essence of gopi prem, which is not known to rishis too, gives up all Vedic and worldly rituals, and gets drowned in such devotion in such loving devotion itself. Bhakti, accompanied by worldly and Vedic regulations, is of lower order. It is found everywhere on this earth. But Prema Bhakti, standing above all Vedic and worldly rituals, is found only among the gopis of Sri Vrindavan. But ordinary men of the world have no right to give up duties assigned to them by the Shastras until they attain Gopi Prem, for only the Shastras leads us to bliss. Thus ends chapter 21 entitled Narayana Muni Charitam of book 6 of Sri Vaishnava Samhita, composed by Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal.